I really wanted to honor my parents and honor their love, and really find a way to demystify or to destigmatize talking about mental illness and mental health issues. When I grew up, my mom's illness was always kind of a secret, um, and I I also feel that um, when I was a kid, I felt very alone. Like I was the only kid who had a mother who was ill like that. I mean, and I know that's not true, and I know no home is perfect. But I really had a mother who was her illness incapacitated her, and a mental illness is a brain disease, and it takes away the person who they are. So I wrote this to kind of help me creative, help me through grief through a creative outlet, um, to possibly help someone else who might be going through something to know that they're not alone. So my background is as a therapist, right? So I'm trained to have people tell me everything. I have training as an actor, which is, and I studied Meisner, which is very raw and opening. And part of that process is we write our own personal monologues, which go deep. Um, I produce a storytelling show called Mortified, where adults share their childhood diaries, love letters, and poetry on stage. So for me, I believe the the stories we don't want to tell, the ones that are the most difficult to tell, or the most embarrassing, or the most shameful, are the stories we really need to tell, because chances are those are the stories that are going to connect us as human beings, because someone else is feeling that. Maybe not that exact, we don't have the exact same experiences, but I feel we do have similar experiences in life, not the exact same storyline, but similar emotions. And so the truth isn't always pretty, and the truth isn't always something that um the truth has jagged edges. I think a greater awareness of of how common mental illness is, um and how it affects the family, um and also to give a little bit of hope. I turned out okay, and I hope it inspires other people to share their own stories, um, but especially someone who might be dealing with mental health issue, or who has a parent who's ill, or dealing with parents who are dying, or in a nursing home, or who hasn't dealt with death, especially in the past few years. I mean, like, we're all going to deal with grief and death. So find a way to find glimmers of hope,